It's out! The new Model Y is finally here in the USA on the Tesla website build page, with delivery starting in March. But the real question, should you get the new Model Y or get the older, cheaper Model Y? Because that's the dilemma I have right now. I'm going to be grading the new versus old Model Y and see which one I should get. So, unlike the Model 3 refresh where they completely removed the old model and went with the new one in the build page, just like in the other countries, you can pre-order your new Model Y right now, but you still have the option to get an older Model Y at a discount. And you can see this all through the build page, the prices and everything. So the old long-range rear-wheel drive Tesla Model Y starts at $45K with 337 miles. The all-wheel drive starts at almost $48K with 311 miles, and the performance at $51,500 at 277 miles. Now, right now, they only have the launch series in the all-wheel drive version, no rear-wheel drive, no performance. But their launch series is almost a whopping $60,000 with a range of 320 miles estimated. I don't know if you guys caught that. If you see, it says estimated, not like the other Model Y's build page, which says EPA estimated, which means this might change for the better, I'm hoping, because keep watching to the end of the video, because Tesla has a lot of under the hood changes that should improve aerodynamics and range. So as far as range goes, 9 extra miles, but hey, more miles the better. So point to the new Tesla. Now I think the old Model Y looks great, but the new Model 3 refresh, sheesh, that thing is so sexy. Honestly, if they put that in the new Model Y, I probably would have gotten it immediately. I do like the old Model Y though, it's clean. And if you don't upgrade the wheels, you still get a good amount of miles for the long range version at 311. But hear me out, the new Model Y, in photos at least, hit or miss. Because at first I thought it looked horrible, but then I started seeing more photos and it kind of started to grow on me, especially the real life photos. So as far as looks go, the new Model Y, it kind of actually slaps. It's like unique, just like the Cybertruck. So definitely point to the new one. Let me know in the comments below if you like the new Model Y or the old Model Y better. Right now, our new president has not removed the EV incentives, which means if your income qualifies, you can get $7,500 off the purchase of a Model Y. However, I found out one workaround is if you don't qualify or if it does get removed and Tesla still does this, Tesla has their own incentive if you lease a Tesla. So you actually get $7,500 off immediately. So that's pretty cool. But seriously, the launch edition is actually a really good value. And here's why. First, Tesla is super smart. Just like the Cybertruck Foundation series, they included all the features, making a top of the line model. So we have to pay that premium to get the car earlier if we wanted it. But if you build it out, it actually is cheaper than the older Model Y. So take an old Model Y long range, spec it out with red paint, upgraded wheels, white interior, full self-driving, the tow hitch, and the acceleration boost. You're looking at a cost of around $63,990. The launch series includes everything, any wheel type. Although TBH, I mean, the Helix wheels kind of look a little musty. I wish they went with like a nice gunmetal gray color like the Model 3 Performance, which is still possible with their Model Y performance. If you want the tow hitch, it's included. White interior is included. Full self-driving is included, as well as the acceleration boost. It's all included, which makes the price of the launch series cheaper by $4,000 at $59,990. So as far as value is concerned, because the new Model Y is cheaper, point goes to the new Model Y. However, the one thing about the launch series, if you didn't realize it, no 7-seater yet. I'm sure it will come though, because based on the dimensions, the new Model Y is 1.6 inches longer than the old Model Y. So if you're in the market for a family vehicle now and you want a 7-seater, you gotta get the old Model Y. So point to the old one. However, one really weird and disappointing thing is the charging. The old Model Y can get 163 miles in 15 minutes, but the new Model Y claims only 154 miles in 15 minutes. So it's weird how it's less miles. I'm assuming the new Model Y is using Tesla's own 4680 batteries compared to their older lithium-ion NCM batteries. So technically it should provide more range and better charging. But again, the only way is to actually test it, which means as far as charging goes, I'm gonna have to say point does go to the old Model Y. And because of the redesign of the new Model Y, the exterior, the mirrors are different. There's a bigger rear trunk spoiler, bigger diffuser, it's changed. It actually has a better drag coefficient of 0.22 versus the old Model Y at 0.23, which means you should get better efficiency, especially on road trips. So point to the new Model Y. But then, I don't know why, the new Model Y, it weighs 33 pounds more than the older Model Y at 4,396 pounds. I guess negating all that efficiency. To be honest, I'm not sure if it's because unlike the old Model Y with just a rear single piece casting, the new Model Y both has a single and rear piece casting. So maybe that's why it's heavier. But it's weird because the rumors said it was gonna clean up production, make things lighter, and yet for some reason it's a little bit heavier than the old one. But something new to the US Model Ys is the motors. First, the 0-60 time in the old Model Y for the long range, 4.8 seconds. The new Model Y gets there in 4.1 seconds, which means with the long range model for the launch edition, which includes the acceleration boost, we might be looking at under 4 seconds. So 3.6 seconds if it's technically the same amount as the old one with the acceleration boost, which is super legit considering the old performance Model Y gets 0-60 in 3.6 seconds. So honestly, I can't imagine what the new performance Model Y is gonna be. Tesla's also now using their new motors on the Model Y. The older ones they were using was called 3D5, but the newer ones are 3D6. So you get more power and hopefully better efficiency. So definitely point goes to the new Model Y. And those aren't the only changes. They have a lot of under the hood changes, like hardware changes with faster cellular and Bluetooth. So point to the Model Y. A redesigned interior that actually looks and feels premium. Point to the Model Y. Front-facing camera on the bumper for easier driving. Point to the Model Y. 15.4-inch screen and a new 8-inch screen in the rear compared to only one single 15-inch screen in the old Model Y. Point to the new Model Y. Updated suspension, updated acoustic glass, and just like the Cybertruck, there should be a new metallic coating for tint for much better heat rejection. Point to the new Model Y. Power seats that go up and down automatically. Point to the new Model Y. And you also finally get a turn signal stock that you didn't have in the new Model 3 refresh, so it makes driving a little bit easier. And you also get a better sound system, better speakers. But I have to admit, I do love the speaker system in my old Model Y. So the old Model Y has what, 2 or 3 versus like a million in the new Model Y? Do I wish the new Model Y had steer-by-wire and faster charging and more miles? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I wish the new Model Y had. But honestly, we'll see when we actually see the physical Model Y in person. So, yeah. I'm gonna go with the white interior. Everything is included. Full self-driving is included. It's literally like the Foundation series. Total comes out to be $61,630. And it's $484 a month with a maximum down payment of $9,686. So, yeah. Looks like I'm getting another car. I'm getting a new Model Y. But it's actually thanks to all of you guys. Using mine and Everyday Jan's referral, we were able to get over $15,000 of Tesla money to apply to the lease of my Tesla, which means free rides in my Tesla, baby. And also, yes, I finally hit the 100K mark. So then you'll see a little check mark by my name now, which means I'm giving away a ton of stuff, wall chargers, air compressors, whatever's in the Tesla shop. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment why you think you should get one. Winners will be chosen randomly, but if you're one of my members, I'll definitely give you something. And oh yeah, if you guys are wanting a new Tesla, use our referral link. Just know right now the launch edition does not qualify for any sort of discount, but you still can't use the link. But if you're trying to get the old Model Y, you do get like $1,000 off, which is insane. Anyways guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.